Jaded World. What I'm doing today is I'm off to get a little work done. I'm headed to a rental property of mine that my contractors kind of fouled up on. They prematurely indicated to me they were complete with the project. A tenant of mine went by there to inspect it, and she expressed dissatisfaction. A dissatisfied customer is a no customer of mine, so it's my objective to make sure we satisfy her. I'm headed here now to put my eyes on the property to see what's what. Not to mention, during the time of me evicting the last tenant and this tenant moving in, someone broke in and took everything out of the property: furnace, water tank, counters, cabinets, toilets. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So in addition to us satisfying the tenant, we must satisfy the completion of re-putting all those items back in the home. But prior to that, I want to make sure that we get all the other things all set, and then I'll have my heating and cooling guy install the heating and cooling items the same day that she moves in, so that this doesn't happen to us again. So once I get to the property, I'll give you a quick view of the house and have you guys walk the site with me. All right, Jaded World, see you in a second. We've approached the street, and this is a nice solid brick block where the neighbors tend to take care of the neighborhood. I have a tenant in two homes here, and it doesn't look like the one tenant of mine takes care of it too much. This is one of my properties right here. As you can see, the house is very nice. The grass, not so much. But that's not where we're going today. Today where we're going is the colonial right here, the brown brick with the shutters. But this van is my contractor, one of my contractors. We're replacing the shutters on the outside and hella working inside. We get this grass cut too. I'm gonna go in, walk in here and live. Johnny? Okay.
I can't hear you.
This entire floor has to be pulled up and redone. This was stolen. Counter was stolen. Work in the basement, of course, you know. So I won't go upstairs because he has music playing. We don't want a copyright infringement. Doing a video of it. Go ahead, what you were saying now?
Yeah, this one right here, I don't know if this is what he say. Like spot like that, because it's heavy soil.
Is electricity here now?
No, ain't no power in here.
They put the meter outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, door handle would be right there. Divider right here, he said.
Yeah, I got that, all right.
Another divider there. We're gonna redo this floor. Yeah. In here. Drew will figure out the cabinet thing. He needs to measure that. Let him know that I want him to do something with this right here. If you can, I need you to scrape that off.
All right.
Actually, I need you to scrape this off, all that off, and paint that when you paint this right here.
This.
Yeah, paint that, yeah. You gotta redo all your whites, of course. She's gonna vacuum it. I've already had Kim call the carpet cleaning place. So they'll be doing that. Vacuum, you gotta get that. And then the lawn, don't forget the lawn. Yeah, the lawn. Did you get all them weeds at Braille?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're moving how I like us to move now. Let's just focus on get knocked out. Boom, when you do your lawn, even though right here, get this right here. You see right, just get this right here. Take your lawnmower, cut that, and even this fence off right here.
Take it, put it back in the garage.
Absolutely, and then we find out when it's bulk day, and please get all this.
That's why I've been sitting in my trash, because I don't know when bulk is.
Yeah, and like this backyard, see how this backyard is? Let's get all this. Yeah, it has to be all that has to be right for. Yep, so get all of that, all these weeds up. Yeah, so we just get them to get out of your way so we can get at it and do something with this right here. Maybe they got another cover, you know.
Yeah,
that looks kind of dangerous. Yeah. We got gray paint left. We do. You got some for the basement. You got to do, right?
I gotta get some.
Okay, I want you to do this top, the porch going up too.
You want to do the whole thing or just top?
Porch going up, the stairs going up, and need to redo. We need to.
This?
Absolutely. Fill in what we need to fill in like you did before.
Okay. I gotta get a tip of it.
All right, guys. We're off. Spent enough time over here. Get a walkthrough. Switch it to sport first. Now we can talk. Did a walkthrough. Walkthrough went successful. Notified like I said, notified the contractor everything that we need to do. And now we're off to the gym. We go to the gym first, and after I leave the gym, straight to the office. So let's make this quick workout today. Work out my shoulders, but after I do that, then head to the office, make a few phone calls, pay a few taxes on a few properties, and that'll be another day in the books. All right, I will update you guys when I get to the office. What's up, gang? Jaded World. So I'm headed to the office. As you see, I'm just leaving the gym. But this is one of those moments where I have talk time. One of those moments where I'll share a bit about me. Where do I begin? Let's say today we'll do a vlog on how I turned my car addiction to a successful real estate company. Well, when I first started buying properties, it was solely because I wanted to be able to utilize a different source of income to supplement the money that I'm using on those cars. I figured instead of me using my business or my own income, let me buy a couple real estate properties, rehab them, rent them out, turn over a little additional income. So when I started purchasing the properties, initially I had a horrible outcome. It was difficult to find the right kind of people, and I realized that I needed to use all the resources that I had available to me. Of being a licensed private detective, I utilized the resources from my one business to supply the background checks and next for the next business, to successfully be able to input the appropriate type of individual in my properties. So I went from having the first year, I think I bought 10 to 12 properties. And within that year, I started rehabbing them, getting a little success. And then I realized I had a good time at buying them. I had a lot of fun at buying them, and seeing something come from nothing to tear something all the way up and then get paid for it to put it back together. It was something that I kind of like enjoyed to do. It's kind of similar to the cars I build. So what happened is that I went from 10 to maybe 20, from 20 to 30, and so forth and so on. But the total purpose, the initial purpose, was only to be able to utilize that income to purchase cars. And now at that time, when I was purchasing cars, when I was really a car addict, I was purchasing more so like high-end exotic cars. And just being a young man, a young single man, and not valuing the dollar as I should. And that's one lesson that I want to learn. You got to learn to value the dollar. You know, man make the money, money don't make the man. You know, so but that's how I turned a addiction for cars, my love for cars, into a successful real estate company. Because in the end, by me wanting to buy just about 7 to 10 properties to pretty much supply me and satisfy my addiction for cars, it ended up turning to over 50 properties, and I ended up utilizing that to actually help support my life. It's a significant part of my life now, you know, in addition to the other businesses. So I just wanted to share that with you as another bit of inspiration, that things may not always turn out the way you want it. So I wanted to show people that I turned a negative situation to a positive one. Negative being that I had that car addiction. I was blowing a lot of money on those cars that I was buying, and it was my main source of income at the time. And my goal was to create a second stream of income to assist me with those the car addiction issue that I had, and that bad, in my opinion, the bad addiction that I had with the cars. Had I not had that, I would not have these properties under my belt. I wouldn't have 50 plus homes. Wouldn't have that by any means. So you just got to put forth a plan, which always comes first. Implement that plan. Anything is possible. There's more to my story that I'll pass on to Jaded World as we go, as the channel progresses. I just want to give you bits and pieces as I go. As I said, I just left the gym. I'm now about to head to the office, and we'll catch up later.